Hey guys, what is up? Kevin here, and I know what you're saying. What happened? Why wasn't I online for the past couple of days except for my social media accounts? Why didn't I upload a video on Saturday? Well, I'm actually about to go right into full detail why I didn't do it. Um, we were originally supposed to get live action Zelda, but due to the fact that it was too early in production, I'm decided to take my time on it. It's gonna be a couple weeks. I'm gonna be off for a couple weeks just so live action Zelda gets into the quality it deserves. So in the meantime, I actually got a video that I made last week that was supposed to go up last week, explaining that, and it will go on my main channel on this Saturday. Kind of a short comedy sketch me and Miguel did. Nothing big, but I bet you guys would like it. There's also an issue, unfortunately, that I must report on. The reason why I have to report on this is because it affects people at Modian. It affects me, and I believe that you guys should know. Okay, so I may have put this in a text title, like saying I saved something on my main channel, but I'm gonna put it into full detail. Okay, so I was coming back from the dentist. I was late for the dentist appointment, and I had to wait till the 18th now. But on my way back, Jaden texted me and he said, "Hey, me and Miguel just got into a fight. I want you to fire him because of this." Now, if you know me, you would perfectly know that I would not do that unless it actually involved YouTube or the internet in any way. This was just between them, so I couldn't interfere. However, I did not say this. I just tried to fix it up because I'm a friend and that's what I do. Then it got a little bit more into the thing where it got a little violent. Miguel had a completely different story to what Jaden said. I was reading the text messages provided both by Jaden Subas and Miguel Escobar, and it just showed that, I'm not gonna say exactly what they said. All I'll say is that they were arguing over something incredibly stupid, but it almost led into an actual fist fight. I'm not betting money on who would win. Me. But this is not funny. So we ended up fixing the whole situation. But during the text messages, or the phone call, because I added a phone call with the ad call, Miguel said that I don't want to deal with this. Jaden needs to lose the VP spot. And I hear you. I've been getting concerns, but I don't think this should be the case. Okay, so we're now moving towards just a couple hours after this whole thing happened, after we thought those two made up. Because Miguel's sister came in there and made those two realize their mistakes, and they made up. Okay, so right after that, I texted Jaden. He didn't respond. He's been kind of quiet for the past couple of days, so I don't know what's up with him. But Miguel, in a couple of hours after the fight, he texted me, and he said, "I think I should just leave Modian." And I was saying, "Yo, whoa, what? Why?" And he was like, "Because I don't want to deal with Jaden." And I was saying, "Yo, dude, you don't have to do this." And I was saying, maybe I'll get rid of the VP spot because the only reason I needed it was because I thought I was going to go to full screen. Well, I am in full screen, but the reason why was because I thought I couldn't be a Modium anymore because I was at full screen. Turns out Modium was never trademarked, so I'm good. That's not the case. Anyway, I was just saying maybe we don't need the VP spot anymore, but then again it would also put Jaden really down because right now he's an equal to all of us. Miguel's in charge of the music department, Kevin's in charge of the gaming department. Jaden has just a little bit more power than them, and I'm up to here because I had the excuse me, I had the most power. A joke or not. So we're moving towards a little bit into the conversation, and he says, "I don't want to do this, and I don't think I want Jaden jailbroken anymore." That's what Miguel said. And I was saying, "Hey, dude, don't deal with this. I mean, we almost got episode 4 done, and he was like saying, we'll retake those takes because I don't want Jaden and Jailbroken anymore. And I was like saying, we can't retake those takes because we can't go back on the roof because that's one of the film locations. I'm just confirming that right now. And he was like saying, no, dude. Oh, and he was like, well, I guess I'll just cancel Jailbroken. He almost canceled Jailbroken over a stupid fight those two had. I admit, whatever it is, people have different reactions towards different events, but my honest opinion is that you shouldn't actually have to deal with this. So we're moving towards, and I say, and I tried to convince him to not, stop doing Jailbroken because I love the show, and it's the third most popular show at Modian, and I convinced him to the point where I said, hey dude, listen, I know you're mad at Jaden, Jaden's mad at you, but he's already in episode 4, we can not retake those takes. Could you two just come back one last time, just to film episode 3 and episode 4, and then we decide if he should continue in episode 5. Because Miguel has already, we were discussing it, and there are only 2 possible replacements that Jaden could have. One of them is Nico from Nausicaa 11. The other one is a kid you probably seen in the fan-made Jailbroken trailer and the original Jailbroken episode 2, Jamie. Those 2 are probably the only adequate people who could do it, but they're not as silly, I'm guessing. I don't know about Nico, but Jamie, I know he's not silly. And then, he was like, yeah, sure, but it's gonna be delayed. He said it will be delayed because he doesn't want to go near Jaden for a while. And I was like saying, better to delay it than to cancel it. So we finally got something worked up. The show has been delayed till early February, production-wise. After episode 3 and episode 4 are finished, because I'm pretty sure what Miguel's going to do is this. Okay, we're going to film episode 3 and 4, and the second it's done, he's going to be like, okay, we're just going to go right into post-production, or editing, with me and him, and we just work on it alone, because that's it. He doesn't want to be near Jaden, unfortunately. I would show you the pictures that they sent me of the text messages, but again, it's none of my business. I wasn't even supposed to know, but unfortunately, I was brought into this conversation. I hated to do this. Now, why would I report this? Because there's still a great chance that Miguel is gonna leave Modian. Because I only clarified that he will continue Jailbroken. I'm not so sure about Modian. But the bigger picture is Jaden. He's been awfully quiet, and I haven't seen him since the fight. I haven't even heard from him since the fight. So my point is, I don't know what Jaden is thinking right now. He could have just left Modian, and he didn't tell anyone. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Jaden, if you're watching this, contact me. Explain the situation on your end. And Miguel, if you're watching this, come on. And I've been talking about this for 9 minutes, and I just told the entire internet everything. So what does this mean? Okay, so I'm just gonna confirm something. Jailbroken was originally supposed to be a 6-episode season, but then we expanded it to 8. Now, all I can confirm is that Jaden will be in it for half the season. I'm not so sure about episode 5, 6, 7, or 8. I would really like it if he could continue the show till season 1, then we decide of a replacement. But then again, I don't want to push my luck. I would rather get the episodes done than just have to deal with this. Okay, guys. What does this also mean for Countdown, Jaden's show? That is still unconfirmed whether Miguel will still be in it or not, because it is his property, because Jailbroken's gonna be in it, and Project Taskforce is gonna be in it, and they're supposed to collide our shows together into one big show, and kind of like the Avengers. I don't know whether or not that's still on the in development, because Miguel has to agree with Jaden in order for that whole project to happen. Otherwise, Countdown will be cancelled. And if Jailbroken's cancelled, that means that 2 anticipated shows will be cancelled. I don't want that to happen, so come on, bring it together. And then again, Countdown wouldn't have happened till like PC Part 2 was done, so that I would say nothing would have happened till like mid-February. I don't know. Alright, I guess I talked enough. I'm sorry that this is the case, but we are trying to fix this situation as soon as possible. There will be a new video this Saturday. It will not be live action Zelda, but I promise you it will be coming in less than a week. All I need is a week more. Right after Super Bowl, I'm guessing. Alright, I will see you guys later. I am Kevin Mason, and I approve this message.